All right, part two. Ugh. Sorry, everybody. Technical difficulties as always, unfortunately. But we're gonna keep going. Hoping everybody comes back. Get Discord ready real quick. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Hey, all right. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, let's see. While that's loading up, we'll get back into chat with everybody. What was I doing? I was upgrading something. Where are we? Yeah, there we go. That later. I have a enough research speed. Get some grades going. Did it apply to the discount? Probably not until I started.
You know, I'm what? Not even a hello.
We're friends now. Do you hear the sound?
Okay, that's that. All right, cool. There's this part. This part. Oh, wrong one.
You back?
Yeah, dude. It's so weird. Fucking internet. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. But we're back. Let's see. Where's chat? Chat. There we go.
Oh, there's Captain.
Captain Howdy. Thank you for stopping by. All right, so what's the next on the agenda? Let me do them.
Well, that's interesting, man. That your chat is green because you're the Spring Wardens. Mine's kind of like a brownish color, like almost like a brownish purple. Not a brownish purple, just brown for my Wildeburg.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it must be blue for the humans.
Yeah, blue. Blue. What's this thing? What is this? What is this? Oh, these are all the events. Damn. Oh shit! What the hell? That's not what I want. That is damn, dude. Let's go collect some rewards. That. Oh yes. Okay, let's see. Now we can keep going.
Your Grace, where exactly did you make such an?
Now you're gonna do some more of the mission.
No, I wanted to. What was I gonna do? I wanted to hit start some maybe a couple
They called themselves the
but I wanted to start getting some dark towers hit or whatever they're called. The forts, yeah, just
the fortresses.
yeah. They're giving some good rewards, and I'm trying to max out this one relic or artifact. I guess you could say.
Which relic are you using the most right now?
Since Gwen's my main attacker, I'm using the heart piercer. It looks like it's just a giant like crossbow.
Yeah, the heart piercer.
Yeah, I love it.
It's a good one if you don't have the legendary version of the marksman one.
Oh yes, yeah.
Was it like the two swords or anything or something like that? They look like.
I haven't seen that one actually.
Yeah, there's one. It's obviously it's legendary, but it's hard to get those sometimes. But yeah, the heart piercer is a good one.
I like the one that I was using a lot. Was the catapult looking one.
Yeah, I wanted to have those. You can't attack people with it.
The skill doesn't apply, right? But the buffs do, So
yeah,
you're only getting half of it. And I wanted to use that one specifically, like have it leveled and kind of ready to go. when we do hit behemoths and stuff, because that's the it applies there. So
Yeah.
Completely.
things like that.
I mean, there was a woodman. Then I remember.
I'm not reading all this. I'm just going through it.
care if you're gonna be a big
I don't know.
hero
I always
one
feel like
day.
the top
Just
answer is the one to go with,
ta-da. Found
unless you like hurt their feelings and tell them to shuck it up.
It's not too late.
Please,
Da,
believe
da,
me.
da, 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 da.
Look through it.
Pass me that book.
Hell yeah. Okay, there's that. That. Let's see what got our dailies done. Weeklies. I need one more dark chest to open. And the
How far are you on
seasonal-
the battle pass here? Oh, rune level 50. Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay, but I should be further than that. I'd like to be, obviously, but I need to start getting to it. These rewards are fantastic, dude.
Well, you got to focus on the weekly and hit the seasonal ones too, man. Get those seasonal ones done.
Gain 50,000 merits. Those merits are one to hit people, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do I go?
Oh man, you didn't participate in the. Oh, you didn't, did you?
No, I missed out
Oh,
on it.
you're-
Yeah.
You were too busy doing the quest.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Man. I need to get sick. Okay, let's see. Collect shit all the time. I need to level this. Oh, let's see. Who got leveled up? Oh, nice. Perfect. Talents. Him. Perfect. I think I might start going to the control route. Yes. Oh, steel rage from the enemy. Interesting. Huh. That's a good one, actually. Counterattacks have a 10% chance to steal 40 rage from the enemy legions. Okay. But then when casting rage skills, inflicts slow on the target legion, reducing their march speed by 50% for 3 seconds. Skills are expensive. That one.
Are you looking at control? You know, it's pretty cool with these talent trees too. I like that. You know,
Yes.
what people need to, since we're talking about the game and people might be listening. Yeah, the stream cut off there, dude. What is that? Masonic? Yeah, it cut off, so we had to restart a new one here. But yeah, no. With the talent tree, something to cover for people that might be, you know, new to the game or thinking about playing it. And because I mean, you always ask, oh, what do the deputy talents affect the main thing? No. What? It's dark. Oh, it's Drac. Hey, what's up, dude? And all that. The talents on your deputy will not be activated. So what I've been doing, like for example, my Ileana, right? If you can open Ileana on your screen there, Churro, since you have her right there, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Now Ileana, if you go to her talent tree, he's gonna open it here so you guys can see. Hit talents. Boop. Scroll up a little, sir. There's 3 trees she has, right? She has support, peacekeeping, and overall. So for me, since pretty much her actual talents themselves, her, you know, the things you have to actually invest in, and all, not talents, her skills are really great for backing up any unit whatsoever. She's pretty much always a deputy for me. The only time that she's not a deputy for me, at least, is when I use her for pure peacekeeping, because she has a peacekeeping tree. So I've maxed out her peacekeeping tree.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and the artifact I gave her is that peacekeeping, like that little weird Kuratada's fist or something like that. I think it is. Let me see here. It's the little glove thingy. What is it here? It's called
If I have it.
yeah, Kurata's Wrath. You know, I use Kurata's Wrath on her because whenever I'm doing, like, you know, killing Darklings, I have her be the main person, not the deputy. But any other time when I'm doing something, she's always my deputy. So that's why I didn't mind investing in pure peacekeeping. There was no point in investing in anything else because I'm not using her for that. So keep that in mind when you guys are leveling up your main heroes. Like, you know, everyone picks, like, you know, I want to make sure I have a good ranged hero, a good mage hero, a good tank hero. But you also got to think also about the deputies you want with them. And as you're kind of getting their talents or their skills up, look at their talents. Say, what are they going to do for me when they're on their other job? It's almost like a part-time job. I mean, I guess a lot. You can do a lot with the game and mixing and matching and playing around, and it's interesting.
Yeah.
But it makes no sense though to have your deputy and your main hero, if they're working together as a team, to have the exact same skill trees, because they're both, you're going to be using them for different things. When they're a deputy, the talents do not matter. Their artifact doesn't matter. It's just those skills. That's all it's going to help you.
Right. And that, to back that up even more, this is why it's very important that before you really start to level up your hero, you got to make sure that first skill, excuse me, that rage skill is what it's called, is maxed out, because that is their highest damage dealing skill. The other ones are passive; they're just buffs. So, yes, obviously that you want them all maxed out, but because this game has that mechanic where it randomly will select what to upgrade if they're all unlocked, is just kind of like, feels like a waste, really. So, and you want to be the most effective when you're leveling up. So to make it easier, it's the grind, if your hero can just from the get-go, get that first skill maxed out and just start dishing out its highest potential damage every single time, the grind will be definitely much easier. And I definitely have noticed it. I wish I would have stuck to that rule, because obviously, like with Bakar, I unlocked the other ones and everything, and that's why for him you'll see, for example, certain skills are like different levels, because they say that they get randomly selected when you have enough of the tokens available. And to control it, what I'm doing right now is not unlocking the next star until it's ready to go. And then also so for example, like the pairing is definitely something to keep an eye out. Like Darth is saying, so far one of my favorite pairings is Gwen as the main, and then using Pan as support, or actually yes, support, because I like her first skill, where it heals lightly wounded units in a nearby friendly legion with the lowest unit count, and then it grants the legion onslaught, increasing normal attack damage dealt by 20% for 5 seconds. So I think that's obviously damage is the most important thing. I feel that the marksmen are definitely, even though their range isn't so far, but they can definitely pack a punch. So and obviously, if you don't have a meat shield available, it does help to have Pam's rage heal your troops, so it's less troops you're losing, so you can have them out there on the field for a much longer time, so having to come back. But yeah, it's very important to read the skills. So I also, and interesting enough, dude, even like Ordo and whatchamacallit, Chakcha and Keller, they're pretty good deputies, I think. Especially for like, I like Kella, matching her up with Bakar, just because that skill, just that first skill of hers, is somewhat of a, what is it, like almost like a shield, just in a different way, because it does lower the enemy's attack damage, so it definitely buys you time, and everything. So anyway, yeah, it's just fun stuff. Where are we going right now? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a freaking alley going. I'm trying to get this.
You know what's cool? Check it. If you don't mind, real fast showing.
Yeah.
Go to where you can buy gems in the top corner. So yeah, hit up there. I want to show something, because I've been waiting for this and see what's going to happen. Hit the little plus button up there, and then
on the gems or on
the gems. There we
oh
go.
yeah.
Now,
Oh, gotcha.
Hit the daily deals. Where'd you go?
It'll show. Hold on.
Hit daily deals. All right. So you see where it says switch heroes under Velen's picture? Hit switch heroes.
Okay. Oh, whoa.
they've now added Kanara. She's gonna be coming out here in a couple of days because typically when you buy that, you get so many shards of Velen, right? Because for $2.99 a day, you got to think like $21 a week, but you can be basically maxing out Velen. Well, I've been trying to get Kanara, so we've been spending money on lucky spins and all that kind of stuff. Been trying to get Kanara. Well, now you can get her tokens here. So this is something I want everyone to be kind of be aware of because Kanara is freaking awesome for PvP, and she's a great character. She's a marksman. She's one of the strongest characters out there. So I just want to make sure everyone knew that was going to be coming available here in a couple of days in this daily deal.
Whoa,
for $2.99, for $2.99, $3, you get all three of the daily deal things all together, right. The best value. So for about $21 a week, you'd be getting anywhere from I've gotten up to 4 shards in one daily deal box that I bought. So let's just say 2 to 4 shards a day. I mean, you could really be maxing out some of these legendaries. If, like I said, this is for someone that wants to spend money. If you're going to spend it, you're spending it wisely. Like I said, I personally feel it's better to spend money on things that don't go away. Like when you star up and you get those talents on your heroes, those don't get reset. I'm not talents. I mean your skills. The skills don't get reset. So me investing to get more shards for that character to buff their skills up, that's an investment that I can amortize, right? I can spread out amongst all the seasons from this one for all the seasons I'm ever going to play this game, as opposed to just putting stuff in for just this one season. If you want to watch the value of your money, it's up to you guys.
Yeah. They and plus a lot of the game. Another thing to emphasize is the alliance, right? And I like how I can purchase something, and the alliance benefits from it as well. And I mean, dude, like, you're gonna spend $3 for these 3 options, and everybody's getting something as well. And ultimately, a lot of the experience in this game is going to come from having a strong alliance. So they definitely knew how to encourage people to spend. So just keep that in the mind. As long as you're able to, you're going to power up your characters and everything, but then you're also bringing a lot of benefit to the alliance by that, which with free rewards and stuff like that. So another thing that I wanted to emphasize was just like you said, Darth, it's super important to remember that the skills do not reset, and that is a very great thing because it adds longevity to this game, and there's no need, you don't need to rush it. I spread my resources a little too far into different characters, and it's not a waste. However, if you can at least prioritize having, I would say, purposeful the heroes, it'll make the grind for the following season easier. So right now, Gwen is just 1 level away from having all her skills maxed, and when her level resets to 1, I don't have to put anything else into her. I just gotta go use her, and when she reaches that next level, I can unlock the skill, and it's already maxed out, and it makes it much easier to be able to regrind the experience because everything's already there, right? And then also look out for one other thing, and it doesn't have it here, but some of these shards are seasonal season only. So they don't carry over. What I am if correct me if I'm wrong. The regular shards, the standard ones that are just colored to that are matching the rarity of the hero, those carry over. So it would be beneficial to pick one that you're going to use to grind, and if you don't need to level anything else up, just let it roll over for the next season, because obviously I'm sure it's safe to assume that they're going to have new heroes every season and whatnot, whether it be a couple or not, but we're not sure. But anyway, just things to look out for. And I am really glad that they don't reset the skills, because then that anchors, that really slows down any kind of progress.
Well, it's not just the skills, but I'm also because I was talking to Bucks, and I wanted to make sure, and some other people too. They were like, oh man, it's gonna suck. They don't reset the technology either. Your policies, yeah, that goes away, but your actual technology that you're doing, that stays with you too. And the same thing, right? It unlocks automatically when you hit all the prerequisites, right? All the buildings that needed to be leveled and the level of your castle is where it needs to be. Then you automatically unlock what you've already have done before, which, like I said, it gives everyone an advantage, but not such an unfair advantage at the beginning of a subsequent season, right? Like we rush and get there quicker, and we're able to build our power up much more quickly, but we still have to unlock things. It's not like you start off this next season with tier 5 troops being able to pop off right in the very beginning. You know, you still have to do the tier 1 because that's all you have available until you've leveled up your castle enough. And then it hits the tier 2 automatically opens up for you. Same thing with 3, 4, and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So this is something that's easily you can definitely miss it. It's just from the bottom right here where it says all policies will reset at the start of each season. Now, one thing that I do encourage you guys and gals and everybody out there is there's certain policies that I already know that I'm going to allocate the gems to max out because they're how effective they are through the season, right? Now, I want to have as big of an army as possible. So off the get-go, I'm going to try, my goal is to definitely max out the military expansion 1 as soon as possible, right? The other one would be the war studies for the increase in hero experience, and then the artifact expertise. Those are the 3 that I want to go and just gem it to get to the it's maxed out level. And it's interesting enough because the enactment of each skill is always going to be a flat rate of 80 gems. So if the game is rewarding me and I'm willing to spend, at least I know that that's just going to be the way I spend those gems, and it'll be for that season. That's how it goes. Other ones you can definitely just wait, and obviously through the alliance assistances they can lower the time, but that's definitely one thing to do. Now, you want to obviously enjoy the game in the current season, but then also set yourself up. So when I would highly recommend anybody that is new to allocate all of your gems into the into this guy, the honorary membership, okay, as soon as you can, whether it's through spending or whether it's through just grinding and getting the rewards and whatever little gems you can get to membership level 8 immediately, because you will permanently unlock the second research, and that is super important, right? The reset of the season is there to really kind of give it just keep it fresh for as long as possible, because it can get repetitive, right? And however, this doesn't reset, and these buffs will make it so that at the beginning of the following season, you're not, it doesn't feel like you're starting completely from scratch. This is going to definitely be helpful. And then obviously the daily gifts and whatever honor exclusive purchases, bundles, things are there. So, and that was my goal from the day that I started the game. I read this, I looked at the research, and I was like, I'm getting to 8 as fast as possible. And everything that I did in the game, there was like 5 gems here, 10 gems here, a bundle here and there. I threw every single gem until I got to membership level 8, and now I'm just cruising. I'm gonna just eventually, obviously, I want to get to 9 because of the CP recovery speed, and then after that, it's just whenever the game decides to give me more gems, I'll eventually throw it in there. But I can't emphasize enough, make sure you pay attention to the what you call it, the fucking this shit, the notice board, and your for me it's the School of Sages. I don't know what everybody else has. Pay attention to those, and then pay attention to your honorary membership, because they all kind of go hand in hand to whatever is gonna to your experience as you grow in the game and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, just wanted to get that said too. Oh shit, I always do that.
And real quick, because I'm doing it myself. I've done it, fairly recently. I forgot about it. I wanted to make sure I mentioned, because obviously when you're starting them up, like let's say for example, because I'm gonna advertise our clan, right? We're here on server 31. We're in like what, week 3 or 4 of the game, I think, something like that by now. So obviously, if someone were to come and join us, you'd be brand new, and a lot of us are really far ahead. If you wanted to get T4 troops almost immediately, what you want to do is make sure that you send your explorers out as much as possible once you start the game and you're on our place. And if you discover the wonders, right, like Black Crow Gorge or other ones, they have like a little associated quest where you go from village to village. You knock out all those little all these are the quests. Is you click on the village. There's like a, oh hey, this goblin is doing this. Do you say hi to him or not? You click yes or no or whatever. You finish all 3 of those, or how many quests there are for that wonder. You'll collect this little treasure chest, and you get tier 4 flying troops. You get like about 200 or so of them each time.
So a good way to find that is going to your town or whatever. Going
Perfect.
to
Right there.
for I don't know if it what other what it's called for other people, but for the spring wardens or whatever, it's the ranger retreat. Hit that little telescope thingamajigger, and then it just breaks it down each of those tabs. So when you're sending your scouts out, they'll do their scouting, and then they'll come back with information. The more information you get, the higher the higher that research buff is, the more information they gather. So they come back with a lot of stuff like wonders, and again, wonders, villages, and all that kind of stuff. Everything rewarding you. The one, if you can notice, these are the wonders I've been able to unlock so far, and it doesn't really take that long. It'll just discover it, and you're just clicking a couple times, and just getting some more reading done, and then you're getting tier 4 flying troops. So
Yeah, tier 4 flying troops, man.
yeah, for free right off the bat, and it's awesome. And the cool thing is with this game, it can wait. I haven't even paid attention to that part. Can troops permanently die?
On
Or
what?
it's like for example, if like I send out my tier 3 archers, can 3 or 4 of them completely be killed?
Well, send them out where?
And to battle.
All right, so your troops will only die if you are attacking or you're defending your castle. So if you're attacking someone's castle, I want to say half of your severely wounded troops are going to die. And then, but if you're defending your castle, like 10% of your severely wounded troops die. If you're attacking one of the passes, right, like level 1, level 2, level 3 passes, because it takes a rally attack, you permanently can lose troops as well. But just fighting in the open field, like whether it's Darklings or open field PvP, where you're fighting against other legions, your troops don't permanently die. The only time you can get zeroed out is when they're attacking like your castle nonstop. They're slowly killing 10% of your troops each time, or up to 10% of your troops each time. So you gotta be careful there. And when you're attacking someone, you got to really make sure that your rally attack is strong enough to do it, because some of your troops are going to perish for sure.
Yeah, just wanted to bring that up because I didn't really have that fully understood. So also with these other tabs, they're just fun things to do. If you, for example, if like you haven't done the Dragon Trail, for those that have played Diablo Immortal, is very equivalent to your Path of Blood. You need to do that. I'm always a little behind with that, but I definitely tackle it as much whenever I can. If you're not really trying to do the story mode, if you're for example, gathering, all your legions are gathering, you can eat after a while, you can just get all these supplies picked up, discover new caves, get different maps and stuff like that, and it's just constant rewards just coming your way. So you're not always having to fight. You can engage into like this little world that they're like building, which is really, really top notch stuff, dude. So I know that the cave discoveries are super funny with the whole like flipping the cards thing. So, but yeah.
But you have to accept. Oh, if you want to flip the cards, you do the top choice. Because you do the bottom choice, you just leave automatically.
Right. Oh yes, yeah. You gotta accept. Sometimes it isn't. It's like you open the curse box, or you donate blood or something like that. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this is almost done. Greg, what is this supposed to want? Yeah.
It's hardly any. Every time I want to try out a new ball, but now, because of the dark, I guess we better.
Nice. 9 hours. I got some. Let's see. I get this. Nope. Too much. Nope. Too much. Nope. Fuck it. rough, dude. Speed this shit up, man. Fuck it. That's done. And I got this. What is it? The Mana Stone research. Guys and gals, everybody out there, you need to make sure you get this before. It's super important. You can even get these when it's like an attack buff, a health buff. What is it? There's another CP recovery buff. All those. You know, just any kind of discount buff you need, you want to use in this game because time is
valuable, and the longer it gets, the percentage takes. Obviously, it's a bigger chunk that's coming off. You know.
Yeah.
Well, it really helps out a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah,
that's true, man. Give Craig some sweet dew there, man. Sharon's telling you, hook the dude up.
Oh, do I even have any?
You should have a bunch from just doing random stuff already.
I dump it all to Gwen, dude. She's like at level 8 with that. Yeah.
Well, then maybe not.
Oh, I
like Craig's emotes.
Oh yeah, he's cool. This is funny.
What kind of bites about, because I'm Wilderberg faction, right? So Craig is my main flying unit, but you know, with the Celestial units, they don't really help out much because the Celestials are magic units for the human faction, and Craig's a marksman, so like, you know, his stuff doesn't really help out. Well, I don't get Celestials, so when I try to use like Atheist or something like that as my backup, his rage skill doesn't really help out because there's no magic there, you know, because I'm using regular Wyvern attacks. So it's like, I'm hoping that in future seasons they have, you know, they either have some other kind of backup flying character other than the Celestials, because it's just Craig and then the 2 Celestials, right?
Yeah, right.
I want. There should be. I feel like they need to have a Spring Warden version of a flying hero, and they need to have some deputy flying heroes or some backup, like, you know, even if they're blue, like blue flying heroes.
Something. Yeah, because that's the one thing that throws me off too. Yeah, saying with Atheist, he's got, you know, a lot of punch to him, but man, he's mainly. I mean, he does have like a buff for if, like, for example, if your entire legion is composed of flying units, but I mean, his rage skill is like, no, doesn't really come into place because it's a very far range. So,
exactly. That's where it throws you off. So it's like, oh crap. That's why I would like to have, you know, I mean, because like I said, it's even worse for you guys because the Spring Wardens, your flying units are melee.
Yeah, right. So so I mean, for let me see, Craig. Yeah.
So even with Craig, it's not good for Craig because Craig wants to hang back. So you're putting him right in the middle of the thick of things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. But yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They need a Spring Warden version. Plus, also, I'm wondering if they're going to add more blue characters. You know, like the 3, mine are all maxed out, 4-star, 5s all the way across. You know, they got to add some more blue heroes.
Yeah. They do. I mean, yeah, because there's no like blue rarity attacker. They're just more support. At the end of the
which
day,
is
really.
cool. I have no problem having more support characters for different roles.
Absolutely.
It'd be interesting if they added like an ability to put like a let's say a blue, and all his talent tree went to helping you research faster or building troops faster. Like you assign them to a building and it makes that work quicker. You know what I'm saying? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that.
Right. Like, increases your legion's load capacity and reduces all damage they take by 10%. I like that one. That's definitely the go-to for Chakcha. Okay. What was the next? Okay, let's go get a rally going. Get some peeps on. No, not level 1. Let's do something higher. Level 4. There we go. Rally. We'll give it 10 minutes.
10-minute rally. Let's see, who do I got to be able to jump in your rally with you?
I'll send. You know what? I'll send her and These two.
What is it?
Now, for anyone that's new, thinking about playing the game, haven't played it all, a rally attack is fairly boring in the sense that you don't really control it, right? All of us will send troops to Churro. They all join up in one big gang, and they just walks down automatically, and it's an auto fight. We don't really do anything. We don't control it. It just does its thing. So don't think that's the regular combat, because I remember when we first started the game that first week, we started doing some rally attacks. It was like, oh, that's it? This is kind of boring. But then when we realized, oh, no, we can do stuff on the field and move our troops around, that's when it got way more interesting. Because for a second there, I was worried. I was like, oh, man, this is going to suck if it's nothing but rally attacks.
Yeah. I need some more ore. So, at least take magnifying glass, ore mine. You. No? What the fuck? There's no level.
Oh, and for any DOT people might be watching that are playing that Vikings Rise game with like Nadim and all them, because the game's pretty freaking similar to this. It just is. And all right. The one thing I can say I did like about that game, because I tried it out for about 2-3 weeks. I made my little character there on your guys' server. Actually, you guys should look up Darth Shigon. I'm floating around somewhere. The thing I liked the most, I was a feature I wish this game had, was the auto explore. See, they have the same thing. Their scouts are like eagles, rather than you see little eagles out, and they demist things because there's mist just like this game. It's pretty much the same. It's almost the exact same game. And so the eagle goes out. Well, you can hit auto explore, and basically it just keeps on exploring. It'll keep on going, dude. As opposed to this game, you have to log in and resend your explorers out constantly. If you're not paying attention, like, oh crap, I gotta resend this guy out again. It's actually like a little mini job. And that one, it'll just keep exploring. So it's kind of interesting there. I wish that was a feature we had on this one sometimes, because exploring can be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and it does pile up too when you're like neglecting it. You got like 20 minutes of freaking supplies to pick up and shit. It's funny.
Sharon says solo rally has the best rewards. Can you solo rally? Because not every time, but sometimes when I go to solo rally, if no one joins me, the rally stops. It's like you need someone else, at least one person to join. Don't you need at least one person to join for a rally? Or can you do a rally all on your own?
Oh. I like how they have you can get gem mines. I feel like no one's really taking advantage of this though.
The gem mines, yeah, those, I hit those as much as I can.
Yeah. You see, I got 2 more.
That's where hey guys, that's where free to play are able to get the currency that costs money.
Right.
So I mean, you can be dedicated and just freaking be mining gems all day, every day. At least have one dedicated person that's nonstop getting gems. You'll get gems to buy stuff, guys. I mean, I like that too. This game rewards grinders.
Yeah.
It definitely does. It's just like I said, the only thing you're just going to get smacked around by people that spend money with better units per se. But if you just want to be a farmer and be Farmville and kind of hang out in the background and whatever, then you can do it. And if you're looking, I guess, the long term, right? Like I'm thinking, this season's whatever. I'm just going to use this season to build myself up, and next season I'll be better. Well, then farm to your heart's content and get those gems.
Yeah. I think there is a cap. I think it's like 1,100 or 1,200 or 1,000 a week you can get. So,
okay.
But still, that's not bad. You can actually do a lot with 1,000 gems. It's so. I mean, this game.
You get that second builder with 5,000 gems.
There you go. It's just a free to play, and there you go, 5,000, and then
you got your second building.
Yeah, you could probably actually. You know what? If you really think about it. I wish I could have solid numbers. Free to play could definitely get that second builder permanently unlocked. Mm-hmm. I would say within a week, because the quest line is very essential. It's really important. I could definitely say that more than half of the resources that have leveled up artifacts, heroes, and my kingdom have been from the quest line. It gives you a lot. You're upgrading this building, you're doing this and all that kind of stuff as well on the side, and your groups are doing everything. you're getting a lot. So, and that second builder is very essential. And don't think. And now here's the thing: people will be like, "Oh, it's just cheaper if you just pay the 100 and some gems." No, it's not, because at certain point you're gonna, if you do that, you're gonna end up spending 5,000, and then you're gonna keep spending more just to not permanently unlock it. When you can just wait it out, save those 5K, buy it, and then you'll start to see the speed. Things starting to level up quick because you have that, that extra builder doing its thing. So yeah, okay. Did I get another wonder yet? No. And I need to. Shit, we've been chopping it up a lot. Talking. What's I doing next? We got the rally going on in a few minutes. Oh, the research. Sheesh. Wait, what's this? 2 days? Damn. I'm gonna research more. Where was I? Let's see. Dude, these archers. I need these archers, bro. Level 21, level 5. And then this two needs. They make it really difficult to get level 4 troops. Holy crap, dude. Okay. Let me see. Intelligence gathering are 3 days? Damn.
Oh, I know. Some of these are starting to get really long, dude.
2 days. Fuck it.
How long is it? Isn't tier 4 like 18 days per freaking?
Yes. Yeah. That's why I want to make sure I get at least one tier 4 before the end of the season. Yeah, at least one.
Right?
Because then that way I can at least have it so that because I'm shooting for marksmen, or archers or whatever.
No pun intended. You're shooting for marksman.
Oh god. Yeah. Yeah.
Hope you hit your target, dude.
Yeah. Double the alliance rewards that you get from doing rallies with
18
two
days
people.
get a rune and alliance help reduce. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, the alliance guys can help out, but each help takes what 1% of the time off. So that's why you got to make sure that freaking alliance thing is up as high. Your your alliance center or whatever.
Yeah, you want that equal to your town or your main building, whatever it's called. Dude, that is crazy. Fuck it all up. Fuck it. No, it. Fuck it. No. Ah. Dude, that was rough. Booyah. All right. Yeah, dude, it's starting to deplete all my resources. It's kind of crazy. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay. Another thing on my list was, even though I still haven't gotten that other one done. Let me see. I need to send them. If we're talking, I'm gonna do this real quick. Search.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, that alliance center, guys, is. We do have an alliance resource center built right now.
Okay.
Should be, yeah. You guys are farming.
You take them out now. While that's going on. Okay, what am I gonna say again? Let me see my note. Oh yeah. Okay. So now, people will be noticing that Kella, her skills are all maxed out. However, she doesn't have one to awaken. I think that's just because of the rarity, right? Now, my main choice to use for attack is Gwen, and level 4. I need literally 10 more shards, and then I can awaken the additional passive skill. The reason I'm bringing this up is because, well, what happens when you start to collect a surplus of the hero tokens? And I want to go here with the Goblin Market and that little like arrows, and you'll start to see that these are the scrappable hero items for a different type of currency, right? Now, the cool thing is, I like how they make it available so that you're just things aren't just sitting in your inventory. Everything can get recycled or repurposed for something else. So if I'm not mistaken, let me see. Hold on. I think it's Kella and Ordo. They are all maxed out with their skills. It's all 5 out of 5. So what I wanted to do is go here, just scrap this extra stuff because I don't need this anymore. Right, Darth? That's how the scrapping works?
Yeah, you scrap those, and then you can buy other stuff with it. So, like, go ahead and hit max, and scrap all those. And then with it, you're able to, with the hero tokens, when you go to what you can buy with them after you're done scrapping this, go
Yeah.
to the next, go to where you can exchange them. It's the one on the next option. So this first row, this is for any of the hero tokens you're getting rid of. You can exchange and you get this stuff. The one below it, exchange artifact. That's when you get rid of like bone. Like, let's say you've for whatever reason you somehow maxed all your artifacts. You can trade those now in and get these. And then the bottom one of the premium coins, that's from like getting rid of like, I think, like certain extra, I don't know, like
It in the scrap under the scrap tab, it also separates it, right?
yeah,
because
if you
there's
scrap tab,
yeah.
it'll get your scrap artifacts, and you scrap premium items, which I would not, unless you've maxed out your watchtower and your rally building, you're not going to be scrapping those.
Yes.
It's not worth it. I made the mistake of scrapping my artifact items when that first time I saw that event, that one where it's like where it has a special gold keys for it, and you can like it gives you the option of two legendary artifacts. You can say, oh, I want to wish for that one,
Yes.
I
Yes.
scrapped a bunch of my duplicate artifacts because, like, oh, I'm gonna sit there and get some extra keys. I'm gonna get one of these. I didn't realize that it was still RNG, and I was hella pissed because I still haven't I haven't starred up all my other artifacts. Now, once they're all starred up all the way, then yes, I don't need these anymore. I can get rid of them. But until that point, don't do it. It's not worth it. Hold on to those artifact duplicates.
And then the star, and then the duplicates, also help with the skill. What is it? It levels up the skill that the artifacts come with from 1 to 5. But if you haven't maxed those out, just like Darth says, don't scrap them. Now, I don't need what I say, Ordo. So that's max those. Another. Okay. Now, I'm saving chalk just because still needs the last one. But since they're also all up, well, here's the thing. This is kind of the thing. These don't go away at the end of the season, right? And we don't know if we're gonna have what kind of rarity characters.
New blue heroes or new purple heroes.
Right. So my suggestion to everybody out there, until we find out, I wouldn't scrap the medals. I would hold on to them. That way, should they introduce new heroes, specifically in the blue rarity, at least you're going to go into the season with this extra amount, and you can get them to get them maxed out quicker at once you're done leveling them. All right, so now that I got 302, how many? Oh shit! Oh yeah, how many of these can I get? What? Only 3?
Yeah, no, the purple ones are expensive, right? Because they're 50 each.
God.
It's an expensive exchange. But what's cool, these are obviously epic tokens that weren't going to go away. They're not season 1 tokens or anything like that. You can have this and hold on to them. So you pick your purple hero you want to really take care of.
Yeah, yep. What about this one? What is this? Only 2? What? Hold on. There's 50 I can purchase, right?
You can purchase up to 50, but you only have enough
Or
of the coins to buy 2 of them because their was exchange rates 90 each. It looks like.
right. Okay, there it is. Yes. Ugh.
So you can buy 3 because you have up to
Hey,
207.
I'm
You-
down. I'm
that's the
down.
max you get.
Exchange. All right, cool. This is awesome. I love this, dude.
So yeah, so then you look at your purple heroes, like who do you want to maximize out? For me, I think the purple hero I want to invest into. I'm torn. I'm torn between either getting my Alistair up because he's my only cavalry guy that I really have right now. Because my
Yeah.
legendaries, I don't have. I'm not spending money, so I can't really get them leveled up high enough to do anything with them. But Alistair's a purple, so I can. Him or who else? I was gonna put my Ileana, but she has that weekly event, so I'm just gonna let the event do her.
Right.
So it's pretty much Alistair. I was looking at Walder, but I really don't use him much as my main mage. I use Lilia instead. So and I would put in Atheist, but I don't have Celestials, so he's useless to me in that sense. Maybe
Mhm.
Gwanwyn, I can get her all the way up, but see, usually she's my deputy to Kanara. Kanara is my main marksman person.
Oh, that's a good combo, dude. That's a great combo. Yeah.
So
But she buffs the marksman, but does she deal? Is her attack range or is she melee?
which one? Kanara?
Kanara.
Kanara's she's a marksman, so she's ranged.
Oh, okay. I thought she's throwing a spear or something. I don't see
Yeah,
her
she's
with.
tossing a spear at people.
Ah, that's what it is. Okay, I thought she was kind of like would be like the meat shield or something like that. You know what I mean? Going
Yeah.
in there and but okay, that's cool. That's cool. Now that we're talking about that, let's see. How much do I have to max this guy out? Okay, should be enough. Let's see, or at least to get some higher level. 39. Ah, for sure. Just a couple more, and then I should be able to get to 40.
Yeah, Sharon, that's a good strategy. He was talking about the Ileana because you have to get the dolls and all that stuff. He says, hey, during the event, just get as many dolls as possible and wait till the event is over to use them. That way, you're not wasting CP also fighting the Ileana rallies. You know what I'm saying? You can use all your CP just to collect as many dolls as possible, and then after the event, use that CP up on rallies.
Huh.
Because what I've been
Sure.
doing is I've been trying to collect as many dolls as I can, and then during the event, having the rallies. But no, that's actually a good idea to say. I mean, because CP is definitely something that takes time to renew.
And then everybody just watching that moved a little too quickly. This is for those free to play. This is all. It might not seem like a lot, but it adds up. Okay. Uh, don't forget to collect the gems, even if it's 5, dude. Throw it into the honorary membership thing. Okay. This is all like just little like rewards that they got, and make sure you're collecting these and allocating that into there. I just wanted to bring that up. It's under the tails. It's just kind of like it's almost like several Pokedexes. There's one for the artifacts. There's one for letters. There's one for songs and da 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 da. Kind of weird, but it's cool. Where's this? Oh, there it is. It's got this Codex of Prophecy. Interesting. That's it. Another way to get gems for free. Conversations. These are interesting. I think they just add more lore, right? All right, let's see. Let's go back
Lore
out.
is something I have to get a little more into because I like lore, so I'll have to look into it more.
Yeah.
Shall we play green boats? I shall fight to the last.
Back over here. Da, 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 da. Archers. Wait a minute. Marksman units. Oh, they're considered cavalry.
Who?
For me, I got my cavalry unit. It's weird. It's like 2 of them. I have
Your
the
elf
regular
riders?
cavalry, which are the elk riders. They're just marksmen on horses, and then the
Uh-huh.
forest eagles, which are melee units.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can you mix and match Forest Eagles with the other ones, or will it not let you mix and match them?
Let's have a look. I haven't seen. I know that. Let me see. Technically, I don't think you can.
Try. Oh no, because they're
No.
considered flying cavalry units. My little quotation of fingers.
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I think so too. The towns and the supplies will reset each season. I'm pretty sure. What I'm curious is there going to be a new story quest in season 2, or is it the exact same story quest we just did, just repeated again? You know, I wonder if there'll be new tales, I guess, in a sense, as we move further into it. I'm very curious to see what's going to happen in season 2.
Yeah. Take eating, dude. There's walking. See, there's a lot going on. Cool thing with this game. Be fighting, leveling up, exploring, getting more rewards. Get this guy to go more north. New treasure map found. Okay, let's see. Oh shit! I don't think she made it. Bomber. Yikes.
I must redouble my efforts.
Yeah. Defeat.
Oh, he's getting you.
Yeah.
You got beat by a lizard.
Bit by a lizard. Where's it going? Chakras. Like, so we got 27 minutes. I actually just we got really happy with the other day. I pulled let's see, potion of vigor. It's the it's the engineering one. The
Yeah, that's a good one.
yeah, dude. I'm
It's a
gonna
good one, dude.
after I'm done with this heart piercer, I think I'm gonna go straight to that one.
Oh, okay. Charon just answered my question. He was saying the storybook is left on a cliffhanger when you finish it. So that's cool.
Oh, okay,
So I guess
cool.
there is something that happens in season 2. The story will continue. That's nice. I like that. That's really cool. That's really cool. Like I said, there's so many little things you can do if you're bored. You can just like, I'm gonna do some story quests, or hey, I'm gonna explore some of these villages and do their little quests or those little cave card games or whatever.
Yeah,
It,
yeah.
it would be cool. It would be really cool if they made like the little card games. Because once you explore all the caves, you can't play it anymore, right? If they made like a little side thing or something like like a gambling den, you can put in your main area, and then you can every
Right.
once in a while, like, hey, you get 5 of these games a day if you want to, or you can pay some gems to sit there and play. Like, oh, hey, for 5 gems, come play the cards. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, pretty sick. Yeah. Now, here's the other thing too. If you think you ran out of things, think again. Go to your ranger retreat and see what. Oh, I got another. Okay, perfect timing. Discovered a wonder. Now here. This one is. We're gonna go check it out. So I'm gonna hit visit.
This rushing
Oh, this is
wellspring
this
the
is really pretty.
birthplace of the
Wow.
earth. Even the chimera could not
Find and
pass its
discovered.
divine boundaries.
Hmm.
This
Look at a little island.
were the night of endless fire.
So the name is right there. About like bottom part. You click on it, and then it gives you. It'll like break it down to you. Obviously, the location. You can share it if you want. You could star it. Just I don't know what for. Information right there, kind of like the story about it. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, they really thought this game through. It's ridiculous.
What I'm surprised by is there's no bonus for, like, let's say controlling the territory around a wonder. Is there? Is
That's
there?
a good question. That's a good
'Cause-
question.
because then it would make the wonders a little more useful too. Like, oh, hey, man, our territory surrounds this wonder, and therefore it gives us like a 2% boost to mana generation or something. Like when you're looking at something like this, I would like, oh, that would definitely help out, build up more mana.
Yeah.
Look at it, all special and magical looking.
Yeah, and that could just be another reason to be fighting everybody all the time too. You want that buff. Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. I mean, if anybody out there knows, let us know. So anyway, you just hit explore, and then it's gonna tell you that you've unlocked this, new quest received, and then it'll have either 3 or 4. I think the most I've seen is 4 things to do in order to unlock this little chest right here, and it'll tell you exactly what you're gonna get. It'll give me 200 for me because for the faction I chose. It's gonna give me 4 seagulls, tier 4, which is
What?
awesome. Then it's gonna give me 3 epic hero tokens, 2 60-minute speed ups, 2 silver keys, and 5 standard resource bundles, which is freaking awesome. So all you gotta do is just this: hit go, then hit that thing, hit visit, you read the story. I usually just read the last sentence, like a sky full of glittery stars. Touch them and take a look, and you get this stuff. I wish that they would tell you like what you would get if you chose the other option. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
tell you, but this is it.
Hey, Sharon just popped in. He said, "Wonders give better resource nodes, and you gather 25% quicker on well, obviously, yeah, on territory. But my thing is it better resource nodes just near the wonder, and anyone has access to them, or is it better resource nodes if your territory's touching it?"
Yeah, interesting. Perfect. Some mana boost. Hell yeah. There's that one. Now it's like, oh, where do I go back to look for it? Hit the book. Oh, no, excuse me. No. You go and go to, well, this is on mobile. I think the little menu looks different on PC. The scroll top left under your profile, and then you go all the way to bottom where it says new, and then it'll just tell you right there, the chapter and everything. You hit the coordinates. It'll take you back to it. Hit explore
Actually,
again.
no, there's a quick way of doing it. There's a quicker way of doing it. See right there where it says chapter Wellspring? Just go right there. They've updated this. It feels like it's so much easier right now to go back to the coordinates and hit explore. It has all the quests in your quest log now, like all the villages are quests.
Oh, dude, there it is. I didn't notice that. Here.
They made it way easier than it was before. Either I didn't notice that before, or it was updated because it was annoying having to hit the coordinate to go back to hit. I want to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like a lot of button pushing.
Oh yeah, it's like it makes it so much easier, dude. Because that's got used to doing it that way. Visit. Hell yeah. Claim, and then now that it's done, all I gotta do is go back, go down here, and then I get my rewards. That's it. Wait, hold on. Oh, now we hit it. And it gives.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that, Sharon.
If you scroll out on the map and change the view to resources, dark green patches give you a bit of. Oh yeah. Oh shit. No way.
Now, it's obviously slightly better resources around behemoths. Makes sense. The stronger the behemoth, the better the resources. And also, the wonders have really good resource nodes around them too. Now, the whole thing is, that is interesting. Very interesting. So cool. It's good to know. Good to know.
Damn. Okay, let me see. I need to send this fool. Nope. There's
Yeah, Christian Woods. I feel you, man. Nothing really does hit every feeling from DOT. It's more just trying to find something that has some close approximations on certain things. But at the end of the day, for me, it was more trying to find a game that we can all kind of play together and do what we're doing now, talking, right? I mean, obviously there's just Churro and I in Discord, but that's what we used to do for DOT, right? We'd be there tapping our screen. Sometimes some fights were more intense than others, but if we're just doing VP hunting, well, you're hitting PPVP lands, that didn't require much concentration on the game to do. It was just us just BSing about whatever we wanted to BS about. And that's what I missed the most. Just having our BS sessions, doing shots, hanging out, talking smack. That's what made it the most fun for me when I did that. So
we got 50.
Did we
Okay,
win?
finally got up a level. So 51. I need. There. Okay. Claim this. Claim this. How else can I get those little shards?
Which shard you looking for?
The purple ones.
Ah.
Skills. I want to convert this because.
Oh, we do have a secret. Oh, hey, hey Churro. Maybe we should move to the regular Dawn of
Oh.
Titans
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah, let's do that real quick. Oh, does Sharon have that one? We just go to live with Churro.
Live with Churro, got it.
Yeah, go there. If you are a regular,
Wanwin is beefy, dude. Look at your skills on her. Nice.
yeah, dude, she's sick, man. I just want to get Pan leveled up, up next too. She's cool. They automatically pair her up with Takcha a lot, and I do like that combo because it does give us some beefiness. His rage skill is pretty cool because it helps. It's counterattack damage and the rage accumulation buff.
But you gotta remember though, because he's melee based,
Yeah.
a lot of what he's doing isn't even hitting the other people.
Oh, you're right, dude. I didn't even think about that. I was just focusing.
Remember, you guys gotta remember this. When it comes to your deputy, you want the deputy's range of attack to be either equal or greater than your primary commander. Otherwise, you're missing out on stuff.
Right. Okay.
Ah, Charon, what's up, dude?
Yeah, I thought I'd come say hi. Come say hi.
Nice, dude. Nice, man. How you been, dude?
Yeah, I've been good. Giving this game a bit of a try. It's taking me away from Diablo, though. I've quit Diablo to play this.
Me
Oh,
too.
nice.
Me too.
Yeah. There just wasn't enough time for them both. So
No.
it just had to go.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't have time for both. I mean, my wife wants to divorce me as it is just playing this game. I couldn't do both. I'd be done for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I feel you.
It's like, I just don't understand. But like I told Churro, I said a long time ago, I told her, like, hey, wouldn't you rather have me here at home tapping the screen? I'm not out with all the other guys out there drinking at bars, tapping something else. I'm here. You know where I'm at. I'm here at home. I'm playing a game.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Fantastic. I mean, I've done all my chores today. She's had me working hard. I've put 10-hour shifting around the house, and it's my time now.
Right? I know.
And because I put my city near a very dark green resource node, I can get a level 5 and go farm it for 2 hours. So send out 4 gatherers for 2 hours. I can. It's fantastic. I can be AFK in this game more than any other for a while.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. No, like I said, yeah. That's what I like too. Especially as you get higher up, the nodes are longer. Just do your thing, kind of walk away from the screen. The only time I've had to put the hours was the last couple of weeks we've been, fighting with the Germans and this other stuff. I was on at all hours for that freaking war with those guys.
Was it a good war? Was it a balanced war?
Oh, it was unbalanced as all hell. But we stretched it out as long as we could. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You take advantage of time zones, hit them when they're sleeping.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But see, the whole problem was when I'm sleeping, that's when they're attacking. So I was like waking up every 2 hours, like, oh, let me log in real quick and move some stuff around and go back to sleep and wake up 2 hours later.
Peace shield, get a shield on, 24-hour shield, you can sleep in peace.
Well, let's say, the shield we have for my castle was more just trying because they kept hitting our gatherers, so you couldn't gather at all. And then so you couldn't, go to bed. Like, all right, I'm just gonna let my guys out there and gather while I'm sleeping, or you couldn't build anything and go to sleep.
You can. There's a talent in the gathering tree. I commented earlier. It's called leeway. It's quite high up in the gathering tree.
Yeah,
if you get up to level 5,
right?
Yeah, you got 100%. They'll 100% return. So they don't go to the hospital and they come back with the goods.
Well, exactly. But the whole thing is like, if let's say the other person wants to follow your unit, they can still be smacking it and potentially kill it anyways if you're farming far away from your castle.
Now there is another talent that will make you invulnerable when walking if you're 100% gathering units.
Hey, let me ask this question. There's that talent. Let me see here. Let me see what's called here. Let me go on one of my gatherers here. Let me ask you. Maybe you know what this. Maybe you can decipher it better because it doesn't. When you read the text, it doesn't make much sense to me. Let's see here. Undeterred. When your legion is composed entirely of transport units, they cannot be intercepted. Does that mean they can't be attacked at all? If they're all like, let's say, like in my case, the rhinos, or they can't be.
If you've got work rhinos and you're walking to or from a node, nobody can attack you. So you couple that with your 100% recall when you're in a node, you're invulnerable. Yes, you might get sent with nothing, but your troops won't end up in the hospital.
Oh, dude, I did not know that. Okay, well, because I have Undeterred unlocked. So I was like, oh, that's great. But I didn't have the return, so I'm gonna do that. I gotta get 5 more levels, and I'll do that.
Yeah,
nice.
I didn't do it, and we were getting murdered by the Legion. And,
why bother having the freaking invulnerability skill set at all if you're technically invulnerable with Undeterred? Why would I spend 5 points when I can just do 1 point?
So the Undeterred is when you're marching, and the other one is when you're in the node.
Oh, okay.
So they treat it as 2 separate mechanics. One's when you're marching to a node, then there's or from a node, and the other one when you're actually in the node doing the gathering.
Okay. So on the off chance, like let's say I'm doing like a gem. I'm doing gems or something like that. When you only send like 10 work rhinos to it, anyone's gonna come in and sneeze on me and kill me because there's only 10 troops. This would make me invulnerable for a second, so those troops at least live and give me a chance to walk back with the gems I've been doing. Right?
Yeah, so I think it triggers a walk back with as far as you've got, but you don't lose any troops.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't farm gems. You're going to need resources.
Well, obviously, yeah. The only time I really farm gems is when, for whatever reason, all my resource guys are out. I don't know what. Sometimes I multi-send them because they have the bonus. Like, oh, I want to get that wood node done quicker, so I'll send the deputy that has like the extra gathering speed plus wood speed. So then it leaves me without any gatherers. So I'm not going to get any XP sometimes. So I'm always trying to, double whammy on the XP too, right? Send a deputy that gets experience points from it. So I'll send out like my normal heroes and just, we'll grab some gems real quick and come back.
Yeah, I think it's probably the worst use of a hero march, gathering gems. You're either going to have some CP to go beat up on some Darklings. As you say, if you're going to be AFK for a bit and there's nothing else near, then you might as well. But mana, wood, gold, ore, they're all. I mean, mana first.
Yeah, mana first.
Mana is key, especially as you start to get 2021. I mean, I burnt 4 million mana today on building and research.
Jeez. Yeah.
It's like, holy shit, where's it all gone? Yeah, there's some of that shit's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
But it's good, but it does put me in mind of when you're leveling your troops in Dawn of Titans and you're building. Oh, am I gonna gem all maidens to 25?
Yeah.
No. It's slow, castle. Yeah, I've got my first tier 4s unlocked. I'm taking it slow. I've only got a couple of thousand of.
I'm probably gonna. My first tier 4 is gonna be marksman.
We're yeah, same here. Yeah, I'm the Wilderberg faction as well.
Yeah. Who do you use for your marksman march?
Nico and Kinara.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Sometimes Eliana if I need a bit more from a deputy, as you were saying. She does give you a hell of a lot of healing and shields and things like that. So the march will last a lot longer. So if I take a march out to go and beat, I don't know, 5 or 6 Darkling creatures before it's pick on something a bit strong, a 23, a 24. I'll take Eliana for the healing, so you can get the because once you're out in the field, your CP cost is reduced for every subsequent march. I think up to 5.
Oh, nice.
And then from 5 to 10, it flattens out. So I think it's 50 CP to go out on a single battle with the Darkling. Then it drops 48, 46, 44, and so on. So you get more battles if you return to your castle every time, because it's going out and beating on.
Interesting.
Yeah, you get more bang for your buck if you leave them out in the field.
Yeah. Hence the encampment feature, huh? Instead of having them always come back to them out there.
Yeah. Are you doing the same with your scouts, Churro? Your map looks awful. Your scouts are lazy buggers.
Oh.
They are, dude. He needs to get out there. I explored everywhere already.
No,
man.
I don't know how you guys. Yeah, no.
I told you, because it's like a little job in itself. I'll watch when I did it for myself. My account, I was just watching TV. Watching TV.
Oh
and
yeah,
just
yeah.
keep an eye on it. Oh, send them out again. Oh, keep on moving, dude. And also, what I would do too is I would manually select where I want them to go rather than just auto. We hit where they just auto kind of go, and I'd send them ways that would take them to have to go through missed areas to get to. So I kind of get the double whammy of them getting all that on their way to where they're going to be exploring, and just knock out extra mist that way.
Yeah, well, I'd say you select them to garrison when they're out, so that once they've explored the area that they're in, they'll stay in that area.
Yeah.
If you see on the heroes on the right-hand side, they've got little arrows. If they've got the blue arrow, they're stationary. So they're finished. So just click on the hero, and it'll take you to them, and then just auto explore the next area.
Yeah.
So just keep an eye on them and look for the blue arrow.
Yeah, like I said, just do it during. Like I said, do it while you're watching some TV or something. It makes it super simple that way.
Oh, okay. I don't necessarily have to be playing, yeah. Because that way I could send out my legions to do some
Farming or whatever.
farming. Okay, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
just farming. It'll take them a minute or two to wander around some misty area, and then they'll glance down at your screen. Oh, blue arrow! Click, click, click. All right, I can leave that one for 2 minutes. Yeah, I've just would have been perfect. I've just been clicking while I've been watching the concert for our king.
Oh,
So,
how's that going?
Yeah, they've done a little concert at the castle tonight. 20,000 people and a raft of entertainers. So it's been good. Been
Nice.
watching that on the old TV. Yeah, bit of pomp and circumstance.
The telly.
The television.
Friends, the sunrise was beautiful today.
Oh, this guy's good. He'll shit there.
So, how are you guys with behemoths?
We had our bear, but the Germans are going to take it. We have it still right now. They've taken away all our stuff around us. They're going to get it eventually.
Oh,
We'll get another one here, I'm hoping, the next couple days. But it was the hardest part, like I said, just trying to get everyone organized.
At times, yeah.
Not just to get the stuff, but to hold on to things. Just trying to get that to happen. This is tough.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a group. There's 150 in our alliance, and there's probably 4 or 5 alliances fighting. 4 or 5 on the other side. As I was saying earlier, we've got the biggest whale in the game, unfortunately, on our server, and he's just destroying everything. It's
Is he all by himself, or is he part of like a?
Oh no, he's everybody's rallied to his flag. It's one of those, and the suspicion is he's funding many other accounts. So he's had tier 5 for a couple of weeks, and a few of his players in his alliance have got tier 5s as well. But they've just come walking right across the map. We were one side with Zone 2 access, they were the other, and they just come walking all the way across and just come through our Zone 2 gates. So we're, at the moment we're trying to fight back. As you say, time zones and getting everybody on. there's probably 700 players, and if we get 200 on at a time, that's incredible to see. You see the whole map full, and it's just bonkers. I mean, we had some little scuffles early on, and it was great because we won our first 4 wars. It's like, yay! And then we got smacked.
Yeah, no, we've moved out twice, and both times we've gotten smacked around from our main little island. But at the same time, I've been making sure that we really focus on making our island. It's obviously not impenetrable, but make it to where it's more going to be super annoying to come and get us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got a pretty safe little base of operations to eventually one of these days, hopefully before the end of the season, go out again. But right now, it's just focusing on shoring up our defenses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, defense is a thing in this game as well. I'm learning that now. Every game we've ever played, it's always been, no, you attack. In Diablo, you wanted, damage over life, or you wanted armor penetration over armor, and the same with Dawn of Titans. Nobody wanted a Titan that had defense skills. It was all about the attackers. But the defense really makes a difference. We've been trading some merits, and you look at some of the battle reports, and it's like, wow, a 30% defense difference is huge in terms of performance in open field fighting. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. We've got some good battle mechanics, controlling your troops, moving them around, different types with the mages, the archers, spearmen,
and they have the rock,
infantry.
and they have the rock paper scissors mechanic too, to where like certain units are stronger and weaker versus other units.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which is interesting. That's something I got to dig into more. Like I was telling Churro earlier, I got to start focusing on that more rather than just sending in my troops blindly. Like, oh wait a second, that guy's cavalry. Let me send in. Was it marksman? I think that goes against cavalry.
Yeah, so cavalry beats infantry beats spearmen beats mages.
Infantry beats cavalry beats marksman kills the mages, and mages kill infantry. So me sending in my infantry to go fight a bunch of mages isn't a good idea, because I'm going to take more damage and do less to them.
Yeah.
But if they got horsies, right, they got their little cavalry coming at me, my little axemen go to work.
On guard.
Yes, you're. Everybody loves an axeman.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you've done your research, you'll have a few T4s of those as well from the camps where they've put up. I think is it. You get some Wyvern Riders and
I got Wyvern Riders. I never got any Axemen. I've only gotten the Wyvern Riders.
Where did I get the Axemen from?
I don't know. That's cool, though. I'm glad you got some. Tell me now.
I unlocked something. It might have been when I got Castle 21. I might have just suddenly got 2,000. But it's like, we need tier 4s.
Oh, nice.
But I'm not doing that. But yeah, 22's a long old haul. I was talking to one of the guys in our alliance on Discord the other night, and he was saying, you've got to get like 2 of your
Shall we play green?
army unit buildings up to 21. And I had a look, and they're down at 14. And it's like, oh man, I'm going to be building forever.
Well, that's what I was saying. This is just my observation, but it seems like it probably fits. Because the season's about 40 some odd days long, typically, or at least what it looks like.
Yeah, what have we got? About 4 weeks left?
Yeah, so I'm thinking like,
This
dude,
week.
how the heck? There's no way someone's getting to to castle level 25 if they're not spending actual money. It's just not going to happen. There's not enough time to slowly build.
No. It's tens of thousands of dollars to get that done in a rush. To be at 25 now, you've spent tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, it's insane to get there. So I'm like, oh man, that's crazy. But that's the other thing too, because I saw that also in order to be able to make a building level 25, you have to spend actual gems to buy the blueprints. There's like an extra little resource called blueprint.
Yeah. it's yeah. I've not even looked at that yet. I'm enjoying where I'm at. I've ticked over 5 million power. It's and I'm a very small fish in this pond. I stay out of most of the battles now because it's just harming my growth. But yeah, we just got blindsided as well. They got friendly with a small alliance on the outskirts of the map, and used that shell. They teleported in because they were able to use the resurgence to change zones. And yeah, they lose power, but to people spending money like that, it's a small amount of power. And boom, they were in and attacking us from behind the lines. So we're clearing out some small alliances now. So it's actually fun again.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that I think we were fun for the Germans because it gave them something to do. Now that they're done,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, oh, they were beating us up. They had a rush to build towers to get to us. So it gives you purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you can get a whole alliance working together on it, that's something that's been missing from a lot of the games that we played. I mean, Dawn of Titans, if you're on an event team and you're going for everybody's pushing together, that had a buzz. Even Clash of Beasts with some of their events. I mean, I know the game was rubbish overall, but when you were shooting at the airships, it gave everybody a purpose. Oh, ship coming in, everybody on, get it defeated.
Exactly.
Yeah, Diablo never really had that.
Oh, I think they've added stuff like with the towers. I haven't done the tower fights. Churro would be able to speak more to that. Churro, you're still playing Diablo, right?
Yeah.
So are the tower fights more like what Sharon's talking about, where you guys have to jump on to defend the tower or something like that?
Yeah, it's pretty fun, dude. You can do it so you can run it solo or you can run it with the party. And the rewards are, pretty awesome.
But what's
Depends-
the PvP aspect of
But if I started
There's,
attacking your towers now, could
during-
you jump on and defend?
Yeah, you can jump in, but it's during the weekend. It's kind of like right before Shadow War or something like that.
That's the other
then you
thing,
gotta-
isn't it? Yeah, it's
it's all
everything's scheduled.
So
Yeah.
you have to sign up, and then you participate, and and if you don't get I guess registered, you can actually spectate the whole fight too. So you're watching the real time fight as in an overview, like look. But then it's just the tower. Then they fight for it, and hopefully you win. Pretty much.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
the only thing that was close for me in Diablo was when they did the server merges, and we had that collect loads of stuff, and there was like it was a PVE, but clan versus clan dynamic where you had to collect loads of stuff to be the top clan. I can't remember what the commodity was now. But yeah, everything else is scheduled, and I'm sure those towers is it 10 versus 10? So when you say you have to register, you've got to register,
No, I
and you've
think
got to be
it's
one of the
5 on 5.
5 on 5. So
yeah, 5
if
on
you're not,
5, and then obviously then you whoever contributes the most, they get special rewards too. Because what you're doing is purifying shards, because you're running when it's not the PvP aspect, the what you can do throughout the week is run in there and then just run through the entire tower trying to take out these like cursed like shrine things,
absolutely.
and then kill, and then you just collect as much as you can, and it's on a timer, so you gotta what I liked about that aspect was that it actually helps you use everything in the your Paragon tree. Since now what they did is that you can reset your Paragon tree like every second. You don't have to wait 7 days anymore. You can have it so that you can make it so that the unused branch trees like Massacre are more effective, because you start to become quicker the more consistent you kill. So that's what I enjoyed about it, just being able to put more of what is available to the game there. So, and you're in that game, and at that point you're looking more for speed over damage. So it was just something interesting and different. So
Yes, it's another mechanic. And what I like with this one is, if you've got a clan of, I don't know, what are we now, 149 or whatever, and you're in a war with the Germans, anybody can sort of jump in and out. These wars go on for a long time. Days, hours. You don't have to turn up at a certain time. You don't have to be one of the 5 that gets selected to represent your clan. Everybody can jump in and do their part. So, yeah, frustrating if you've not got people jumping in and doing it and you're outnumbered. But if you've got a really active clan, you get 150 people turn up and, watch the Germans turn tail and run.
Dude, I wish, man. Like I said, I mean, we did awesome with the few people we had. And all I could think of, I felt like I'm like in the movie 300 when Leonidas, with one of the lines they were saying, like, Leonidas was like, he just wished he had more men to sacrifice. That's just like, I just wish I had more people here to do even more damage. And that's how I felt, because I knew like we had more of our players playing with us at the same time, because like how well the few of us did with more of us, dude. Like we were like, for one of us was like worth like 5 of their dudes,
Yeah.
And I mean,
you get the tactics right. Terrain as well. I'm loving some of the terrain features. Get them in a choke point. Get your ranged up on the high ground.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
And that's something that I wish would have been more of a thing in DOT. I always said that, like, oh, it's great that they had, you could hide in trees and you can burn the trees and make the guy not be able to hide anymore. I always wish they would have had more things where more parts of the terrain mattered.
Hell yeah. We could have, Churro could have got his favourite Zeus out flying across open water and stuff like that.
Seriously.
Maybe his freaking meta necromancer could have done some cool stuff too. Like, let's say like the land was like, like, hey, there's graveyards, and only his meta, fully level 10'd out prestiged beast of a freaking necromancer would be able to cross that.
Yeah, exactly.
There was something with water in one of the campaign modes. I'm sure there was in Dawn of Titans that you'd got. You couldn't. There was a river, and you had to cross it in a certain place. You couldn't cross. It was one of the, what do they call it? Adventurers Guild or
Adventurers Guild, yeah. I think that one there they specifically made it to where that was crossable, but they didn't put it anywhere else.
Yeah.
That Adventurers Guild was like, I mean, that was a golden sandbox for them. They could have put so much more things in the Adventurers Guild. Little mini, like, hey, every once a month we have this event that comes out that's only in the Adventurers Guild, like, or every week a different event that's inside there. So it lets you solo play and kind of do some extra stuff if you want to, or even made it to where it was alliances. Hey guys, I need 3 people to join me, and we're going inside the Adventurers Guild and we're going to do this. There's a lot of potential.
A lot of potential, but I do like a lot of the mechanics in this game. I mean, yes, for those that it did appear very cartoony, and that's why I didn't rush, because I didn't know if I was going to stay. It was like cartoon, but it's not that bad.
Yeah,
we're all big kids at heart. Yeah,
you get used to it after a while. I don't even really notice it really anymore. But I think that's why that, like with Nadim, they made that push for Vikings Rise. I think because they were trying to say, oh, this one's not as cartoony looking. Because I mean, the gameplay's almost identical. I mean, it's like they're like the same exact game practically.
Right.
I just don't like the way their bases are set up and like how it is. I tried playing it for like 3 weeks and I just couldn't get into it as much as this one.
I think a lot of people this one seems to be dominated with people that have played that Rise of Kingdoms. I never tried that, but yeah, most of our clan have sort of been clans in that game, and they all come through. They know the mechanics, they understand the territories, and you've got to have adjoining territory before you can attack towers and this, that, and the other. And I'm learning all that stuff now. It's like, why can't I go and attack that person? I want to go and burn their castle.
Yeah, no. Well, the whole thing is the same team that made Rise of Kingdoms made this one. So this is technically like Rise of Kingdoms 2.0. It'd almost be like a freaking Natural Motion came out with DOT 2.0.
And everything that we love.
And they built upon it and say, hey guys, we learned our mistakes. Now Throne Wars is better. This is that. This is all in there. And all the things we were asking, or certain things we're asking for, like, oh, awesome. A lot of the mechanics are pretty much exactly the same, but they've improved upon the things that wasn't there before. That's what I've gotten from a lot of Rise of Kingdom players who say, like, hey, they like this game because it has a lot of the stuff that Rise of Kingdoms didn't have that they all wanted.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah, DOT 2.0 would be interesting. Yeah, even if they had, like, I mean, I'm looking at this game right now. Can you imagine if like the characters we're playing with were with the artwork of DOT and some of the stuff there? It's like, oh man, dude.
Yeah. Would've been
Oh,
pretty-
yeah. I mean, deputies. I mean, we did start to get that, didn't we? What was the game mode where you got additional titans? I mean, you couldn't pick your own,
Assault,
but
right?
you
Oh yeah.
assault. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
super. I love that one. That was pretty close to it.
Yeah. Well, this one, what I like too, though, is the one thing I missed. I mean, because DOT never did, and I always wish they did, is that, you know, we can actually be fighting side by side and combining tactics on stuff, whether it's offense or defense. Where in Dawn of Titans,
Yes.
yeah, you might be hitting the guy's islands as well as I am, but we're not hitting the island at the same time and helping each other out. You couldn't actually, your reinforcements you couldn't control. I controlled your reinforcements. It'd be different if I was able to be on the map with you and control the reinforcements and move around. That would have been different. And that's what I like about this, is that, you know, you can actually say, hey, you go that way, well, I'll go this way, back me up, let's call some targets out. We're all on the same map, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, it's I've watched a lot of these guys. So we've got, you know, hundreds of people involved in this war, and you watch, and you know the Discord channel is fully lit. And yeah, it's being called out. Mages, go to the ridge on the right. Yeah, infantry, get a block in. Yeah, don't advance too far. Don't overextend. Let them come to us. It's real tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, watch out for friendly fire.
Oh, especially if you're bringing in other alliances and you guys aren't union, right?
Yeah, so that's something I've heard mentioned before. Unions. So yeah, we don't have unions in our server yet, but I think that's something that either comes in season 2 or later. It's like I was looking when you were looking at the daily deals earlier. I don't have Kinara as an option yet. So
Or you guys might be further behind. What server are you on?
so I'm on 33. So I'm only 2 servers further on. But
So it might be sometime next week you see, or a couple days you'll probably see it then. I don't know.
yeah,
Because certain things are time gated.
yeah. We've just had the Auguststone open up for the 240,000 tiles explored.
What the Auguststone for us says right now. Right now for our server, the Auguststone is on. Same thing. We're finishing it up in 22 hours. The Light Bearer. So I guess, like I said, if yours just opened up, ours is ending here in 22 hours. Then it goes to Motherland's Call, where the level 3 passes. You have to occupy 1 level 3 pass by the end of the countdown, right? So that's about 2 more days. Then it's Towers, Magma Lairs, Darkling Forts. Yeah, so that's when I think that opens that up. You have the passes, you're able to get in. So that's what I'm
and that'll be the dragon.
for.
Yeah, so I think I joined as you were escorting daily as a group. Yeah, so you've got to move the story on, because at the end, yeah, the story. I don't want to spoil it for you, but
Please don't, because I'm into the story.
it does leave it open for it to continue.
Cool.
To be continued. It's like, I'm liking this. I'm hoping that's a season 2 story.
Now maybe you've done more research or talked to some more people about it. So at the end of this, when we go season 2, they're going to be merging, and it's going to be like, you know, like all of us, let's say server 31, and then all the people from server 32 would be in a new server together, correct?
Well, yeah, I mean they've not. So this is what I've heard from people as well, is that they merge a number of servers together. Which ones they are, nobody really knows. But apparently it's announced a few days before it happens. It'll be 31, I don't know, 28 through 32 all get merged, and 33 through 36 will get merged. They'll announce that. Ideally, I mean, I hear 32 has got a lot of whales. 33, I know we've got our whales, and I mean, I think So the biggest guy with the most power is in our server, Mephisto. There's a YouTuber called Meower. He's got an account in every server, and he's been around and looked for the top players. So we've got Mephisto, who's in our server, who's top. Then there's a guy, Chinese name in 32. That's the one that Echo's group had been fighting against. I think he's in second place. So those two servers, I mean, if they ever merged 32 and 33, that's just a mega battle waiting to happen. And if we, I say we, I'm already in 33, but if you guys in 31 get merged in, unless you've got 100 million plus players, that's just yeah.
We'll just be cannon fodder.
Everybody will be cannon fodder. But from a if I were the game maker, I'd probably want to make that happen. Put the two biggest whales into the same server and watch them battle it out with their credit cards. That's a ka-ching moment if ever there was one.
Yeah.
It's I want to win and I want to win. Well, we all know it's pay to win, so who's paying the most? Yeah.
Wild. Give it a few more minutes, guys, and then I'm going to start wrapping up.
Oh, I forgot we were live.
Are we still live?
Yep.
We're still live, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I just forgot that I don't have any music in the background. That's why it's so quiet. But whatever. As long as it's...
Look at you with your 3 million power, dude. Good job.
Yeah, dude. Finally, huh?
Nice.
Oh, you get so much more when you clear your map and do all your side quests.
I'll finally be able to make you rank 2 now.
So, for clarity, this 21,000 XP that I get from this Legion gets split between all four. Excuse me, from this battle gets split across all of the heroes, correct? It's not like everybody gets 21,000 points.
Well, the deputy of, let's say whatever your hero gets, the deputy gets the exact same amount. But I think you're right. It's divided by the amount of legions. If there are 4 legions, it's divided between all 4 legions. And then the hero and the deputy will get the exact same amount within that legion. So let's say each legion gets 5,000. Well, then the deputy and your main hero get 5,000 each.
No, I'm not watching them. What are you doing? Are you rallying, or have you got 4
No,
legions
I'm just
attacking?
battling Darklings, just get some leveling going.
Right. So
And,
if you've sent 4 legions out against 1 Darkling patrol or Darkling creature, each legion will get the maximum rewards, but each legion will also pay in CP.
Right.
If somebody else joined the battle on that Darkling, then the rewards would be halved. So if Darth came along and said, "Oh, I can see Churro's battling there, I'll help him out," that would actually reduce your rewards. But if you've got 2 or 3 or 4 of your own legions, they'll each pay in CP, but they'll each get the rewards from it.
Well, that's cool.
Rewards, but okay.
So if it's 50 CP to battle and you've sent 4 legions, it's going to cost you 200 CP.
Mm-hmm.
But each of those 4 legions will get the rewards,
Including the experience.
including the experience. Yeah.
Cool. Damn, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's yeah. So I was always trying to beat every Darkling with 1 legion, thinking, oh, this is it's not the best way to go, especially when you start to come across the 23s and 24s, and yeah, they fight back. That's where your rock paper scissors comes in a little bit. Yeah, it's like, anything up to 21, 22, it's like, it really doesn't matter. I'll just oh, these 23s, these hit back. Right, yeah.
You guys are watching the stream. I'm looking at the I love this whole like battle report log thing. It shows Lilia and Atheus or whatever his name is. But it's interesting because it says it's the symbol of the experience and then plus 13.4k. So I guess that plus 13.4.
That's how much experience you gained. So
from the buffs though, right? Like the hero buffs. I mean, from the tech tree.
I think that's just the total amount of experience each character got from that fight.
Hmm.
So I don't think. So like, how about the? Well, like I said, so what level was that Darkling? It was level 23.
23.
All right, do me a favor. Search out another level 23 Darkling, and let's see how much it's worth. You can see how much they're worth when you go for them. I just want to compare it to what you got.
There he is.
What's up, y'all?
It says
Hey, what's up, dude?
21,000 experience
I
points
thought I
available.
heard somebody join. Mr. Bucks, really good to
So
hear you.
21,000. So they got 13,000 each. It looks like. So that's weird. It looks like it did split it then. So I mean, because let's say with your bonuses, that would be 26,000. So it's 26,000 experience. Let's say total, and they split it right down the middle and got 13 each.
Yeah, which is still pretty good.
That's really
Because-
good.
Yeah, because let's keep going. Let's go back to the so that's for the battle report for Lilia and Atheus, and then now for let's see, battle report for whatchamacallit, Bakar and Garwood, the same thing, 13.4K, and then for Gwen and what's her name, Pan, yeah, 13.4K.
And so it looks like they're splitting the amount between each other, the deputy and the hero. But like I said, that's with the bonuses. So basically, with bonus, that Darkling was worth about 26,000 experience point.
Yeah,
Wow.
and each patrol got 26,000. So it wasn't 26 split 4 ways.
It was
They each got.
yeah, each one got 26, and they split it between each other, the deputy and the hero.
Is there a limit to how much you can get per day? Because with the gathering, when you send your deputy and your gather, it's a limited 20,000 experience that you can gather and get experience from.
I think
Is it the same with the Darklings?
I think the limit is going to be how much CP you want to invest in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no limit as long as you're using your CP. That's what
Right.
they're saying. All right.
Yeah, because I mean,
Yeah,
you
your
can.
CP is like portal stones.
Yeah, CP like Portal Stones in DOT. I always buy all of my CP packages. I'll go to the honorary shop and buy them all there as well.
Me too.
Yeah, if I can get any with merits, that's yeah. I think I've got about 20 of the CP recoveries at the moment, but yeah, they've been great for Eliana's dolls. Although I've run out now, and I'm still 2 skills short from maxing her.
Oh,
It's, yeah, so I'm just waiting for somebody else on the alliance to say I'm going to run some dolls, and we'll do 8 one after the other or something. And yes, I got three shards this time. Oh, ooh, nothing.
I know, right? Yeah, when you get the 3 shards, it's freaking awesome. But there'll be sometimes you get that spell of like nothing. But what's cool is you get like 4 of those 1,000 experience books, which helps, you know?
Yes, yeah. I selected that talent and maxed it. Yeah, give me the extra experience books. Although I'm going more. It's interesting on the Darklings. So I think you've got the patrols give more experience for your hero, but the creatures give more artifact dust.
Yes.
So I've been pushing the creatures a little bit more to try and max my artifacts.
And they also more likely drop the arrows and the little treaties that you need too. The creatures.
Okay, yeah.
But they don't give as much experience, though, right? That's kind of.
They don't get as
trade-off.
much experience, but they
You're still
drop.
gonna get some, but not as much.
Yeah, it's like, you
Right.
know, let's say like a level 23 might give you like 6,000 experience as opposed to 26,000 experience.
Yeah.
But like I said, with those treaties and arrows though, those are costly. You need a ton of those to level up your watchtower and your rally point thing or whatever.
Yeah. That's why it almost seems, if you have the CP for it, right? I feel like you could have one Legion hitting for XP and then another one hitting for the arcane dust and stuff like
Now
that.
here's the question I got. Maybe Charon can answer. Let's say, Charon, you're attacking a Darkling, right? And it cost you 150 or it cost you 50 CP to attack it. And I just happen to be in my castle. Does it cost me 50 CP to go join you?
It would cost you 50 CP, and the rewards would be halved, or would be shared between us in that scenario. So yeah, not a good thing to join a Darkling battle.
Okay.
Yeah. because you end up splitting the rewards. And that's what I was trying to say earlier with the on chat with the rallies. So start a rally on a Darkling Fort. So if I start the rally, you join. It counts down its 3-minute timer, and then it goes yellow when it starts marching from the castle to the fort. While it's marching, I remove you, or you remove yourself. So I'm now on my own in that rally, and I'll get 150. I'll get 100% of the rewards.
Yeah.
It's only cost.
Kind
It's
of a
cost me.
shit move, though, right?
Well, no. So this is the tactic. So it's cost me 150 CP because I've done the rally. It's cost you nothing because you've not been part of it.
Yeah, but
I've
what
got
if you
100%
wanted rewards?
You've got nothing. But the important bit here is the alliance. Everybody has got a free reward. Now you take your turn. You spend your 150 CP. So instead of staying in the rally and it costing us 300 CP and there only being one alliance reward, I spend 150 and there's a reward. You do a rally, spend 150. Now there's 2 rewards, so you get double the alliance rewards. If only one person finishes a fort rally. So those, when you log on and those alliance rewards, they add up. What are you looking at? 1,500 CP, something like that. So probably 10 rallies. So just between the two of us, that's 10 extra chests. You get 50 people on the alliance doing that. That's 250 extra chests for the alliance. If each of those is, I don't know, 1,000 units of something, gold or whatever, that's another 250,000 gold that you've got, rather than having 2 people sit in a rally. You don't need 2 marches to rally against the Dark Fort. You can beat it one-on-one.
Very interesting. You're gonna have to take notes.
Yeah.
Re-listen to that.
Just to be clear, I can rally a level 1 Darkling Fort or level 2 Darkling Fort all by myself. I don't need anyone to join my rally.
No, you need somebody to join, but they have to leave or be kicked during the marching stage of the rally.
Oh, okay.
You want to try that right now, Darth?
Huh?
You want to try that right now?
I'm my CP's been used up.
All right. Well, until next time, we'll have to try that because I definitely want to do that.
Are you negative? Are you on negative CP?
Let me see here. Let me see how much CP
Actually, you know what? I'm getting ready to go. Good. Nice. Almost 2 hours on this one.
Before you leave the stream, I would like to give a shout out to everybody in DOT Reborn for a very tough week and getting through it. And not only did we get through it, we got 20 levels in the rankings from 67 to 42. So I just appreciate everybody's hard work and team effort. Just want to put that out there.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for bringing that up, dude. That's really cool.
Yeah, thank you, dude.
As an outside observer, I'll say that's impressive at this time of the season. And anybody outside the top 10 that's improving is absolutely smashing it, because it's getting harder and harder to improve against these big guys. So yeah, you guys are really tearing it up. Keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
Look forward to hooking up when server transfers come available.
Oh, that's definitely going to happen soon for sure.
Where do you see the rankings for alliances?
You go into your personal profile and you'll see rankings.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
You go into your rankings and it'll give you a bunch of things. You go down to Alliance Power. It'll tell you where we're ranked at.
Oh, 42.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
dude.
we're at 42. We were at 67 at the end of last week.
Damn.
So, we had a very tough week. We fought the Germans tooth and nail, and we
I got a freaking Germans.
did a very good job.
Germans.
It's been a battle going on since 1920, man. Come on, these freaking Germans.
Was it Nacht? Was that the main German alliance in DOT? Nacht?
Not, yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
those
were
there was something else.
Rain and people like that. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. All right, well, I just want to thank everybody on Discord for stopping by, hanging out, keep me company. For those that were able to come back, apologize for again technical issues, but we at least got the second part of the stream to work, so that's great. A lot of fun content. Topics of discussion. But I think that moving forward, now we're just going to be doing the typical Churro stream, just kicking back, obviously, talking about the game, throwing out pointers, and seeing wherever the banter goes. As of right now, the best thing I can offer for everybody for for updates is to please join my Discord. Hold on, I'm setting this up right now. Link, copy. Where is it? Here is the link to my Discord. Join it because this is going to help you know when I'm going to go live. So there's several text channels for different games I have streamed for in the past. Obviously, there's going to be one that specifically says for Call of Dragons. So that's where I'll post when I'm going to go live for that game. And yeah, just keep up this, say what's up if you're in there. But as of now, Darth, your channel, get that link real quick, dude.
Oh, for my channel?
Yeah, for your.
And I'm actually going to work on some videos tonight. I got a couple of short ones. I'm going to do one with them because we were able to, do the battle with the Germans. I was going to show off how we did.
Ooh,
a little bit.
That'd be good. So Darth will post his channel.
I love that they're just called the Germans. I could understand it if it was, the Chinese or the Russians, or it was an alphabet that we didn't use. But I'm sure the Germans have a name. Wasn't the whole of Germany?
It's called the German Dynasty or something like that. So that's why they're definitely the German.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah,
love it.
So yeah, so there's the Germans, man. They had their sense that good. The people like sitting there talking smack on there. Well, it was one of those. They come in, and the main guy from their alliance hits me up, right? Because we're over there we're trying to get a bear that no one has, right? Well, I should say it's a dead alliance that had it, right? So it's just been sitting there, and so let's go get that bear. So we start moving on it. This German guy hits me up, hey, how's it going? He seems like friendly at first. And I'm like, hey, what's up? He goes, hey, why are you going for the bear? I'm like, going, because it's here and it's doesn't belong to anybody. And he goes, well, actually, such and such alliance told us we could have it, so we're going to take it. And I'm going, it's not their bear to give. It's like, it's totally, it's like, what the heck? And they just have this entitlement. And I was like, oh, man, no. And I kept going back and forth. And after a while, the guy's like, oh, you guys are really stubborn. And I said, well, dude, obviously you forgot what us Americans are like. Yes, we are stubborn. We're not going to just give up.
It's funny. When I first started playing this game, I heard about there was a thing that had been set up. So we landed in Daralan, was our starting zone, and all the clans got together and they created the Daralan Council, and the leaders from 10, 15 clans all met, and they're all diplomacy. We'll do this, we'll do that, because as soon as the Zone 1 gates open, we need to be joined up, otherwise we'll just get wiped from next door. And it was like the United Nations. These meetings, it was crazy stuff. I'd never heard. Yeah, I'd never seen anything like it. We had a council meeting, and it's been decided that. The bear belongs to such and such, and the giant is this person. And
sounds like NTG too.
But the level of I mean, because we did the same thing.
I think this game's very full of it. Yeah, Kingdom's developed that way.
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot. Yeah, I just want to get back on a consistent streaming time with a good group of people and just get the alliance moving and get that, get it back to where it used to be, man. And we'll see where
can
we
I say,
place.
I love this time of day. Thank you for being on so early.
Yeah, no, it's a good time. Kid was sleeping, so it was perfect time to do that. Not time to go meet up with the family, get some food ready for dinner, and I want to hop on back on later tonight, see if it happens. But either way, it was good times. I appreciate everybody's availability. Again, check out my Discord for updates on when I'll go live or any other video or whatever. Darth channel is right there. And you know, click and subscribe. He's gonna post videos more frequently than I am. But
I know.
yeah,
I need to start. Yeah, get back into this.
I know, dude. I know a lot
I've got
of.
I have a bunch of content. I just haven't had a chance to edit it and put it all together.
Oh, I know, dude. Freaking time. But anywho, all right, that's it for me. I'll be back sometime soon. Peace out, everybody.
Awesome.
Come on, fuck. There it is.
Very cool.